Okay, I know right now my content is kind of boring and I want to be more creative about it, but I'm just in a boring phase and I'm shedding a lot of my old shit and I'm miserable. I'm so sad. But naturally, I'm an optimist and I will prevail. And I'm fighting for myself and my future constantly, and so I do not give up. But well, I really don't believe in myself right now. I hate it because normally I believe in myself, but like I have all these goals, and like I just feel like, for instance, last year if I had read 30 books by right now, I would have felt so proud. This year I'm like, well, I have 100, so I better be reading right now. And it's not just about that goal. That's just a good example of a way I don't believe in myself, because like normally I believe that I could make that, but now I'm like, ever since I set that goal, I've never believed in it. And it's that self-destructive pattern I have. It's so subconscious. And I'm at war with it this year. I'm at war with it with all of my goals. Am I gonna just continue? Okay, am I gonna sink and drown, or am I gonna swim? Because I'm so disappointed. And also I'm excited. And belief is a powerful thing and nothing ever stays stagnant, and it's silly that I have this belief that I've just been fixed, because it's never been that way. But I feel like in order to get out of able to get out of not ideal situations, you have to first of all recognize that it's not ideal. You have to hit a breaking point where you go, this is not working. And I've just hit that with my life. And that's why I really like this book I'm reading. I've only just started it today, but it's called Colorado. And it's a Western written in the 50s. It's about the gold rush so far. And this guy, and I really like this line, I even underlined it. I'll read it to you. It says, I don't know why we're doing this except to prove to ourselves that it can be done, Key said. Then he laughed aloud and added, but that's a good enough reason. I love that. I actually thought I would hate Westerns, and I think I'm fucking rocking with it. I'm sorry, I know the first half of that is so gloomy, but I have so much to read and I'm so excited. Look at that stack. And really, when you think about it, it's not even 100 books anymore. It's like 70. That's easy, doable. I read like 50 last year, and I only picked up my reading starting in like April, So like, I feel like I have a shot. Yeah, I'm slacking, but you'll believe me, on December 31st, if I have to be hustling, I might be hustling. Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I'm just ventilating my stress. That's why having a YouTube channel is kind of bad for me, because I have a tendency to just ventilate my stress. I'm not really a roller coaster type person, but if I could do anything, I would love to go to the amusement park. Of course, I can't afford to have fun, but hey, when I can, when in Rome. Another phrase I really like, I heard somebody use in a video I was watching. They were like giving me good affirmations or whatever, because I listen to a lot of encouraging content. Like that's like my main media, I think, which is kind of, I don't know what I think of that. But anyways, they said fool's errand, and then I read it in a book I just finished this morning, and I love that catchphrase. Like, I'm not gonna be doing this fool's errand. Like, ooh. For a while there, I thought evil was winning, and now I think good is winning. Because, I got into that David case for a while, like with Celeste Rivers Hernandez, like that guy who sings, in the back of my mind, you died. And like, he actually legit kind of murdered her and put her in his Tesla, and then he's like getting away with it. And he's like my age. And I was just like, whoa. And it was like at the same time of like Charlie Kirk. And just like a lot of other injustice. And then there's a lot of injustice I noticed that's close to home. Like, I wanted to make a video about, what's the word? Because I think corruption is a major theme of 2026. But as we continue throughout the year, I actually gain more hope, because I think that everybody is fighting for good, low-key. I mean, not the bad. The bad think they're good, though, so. Another reason why I like this book so much is because I actually realized as I get older that I like reading books that are kind of older and more realistic, because it makes me feel less alone. Because like when they're going through like depression and like everybody's like super hungry, I'm just like, yeah, and they did it. I don't know, it just gives me hope. I'm so emotional. Also, I made this a long time ago, but I really like it. Also, I had a video of my plants from like a year ago, and they were so baby. I want to show you them right now. It's silly because like I'll pray to God and be like, God, please force me to mature and do harder things and push me into a path that's gonna prosper. And then whenever like I get pushed into a path, I'm like, what the frick is this? No. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, actually. I heard everyone, and I never know what to title these videos. I don't know what they are. Thanks for joining this random part on the internet. I'm happy to have you here.